brands are so misleading in their promo pics, and it drives me crazy. I love the Dior Rosy Glow blushes, but if you go to the Dior website, you'll see this exact same image, and then for each of the shades, they just go into Photoshop and fake the blush color on here. I would bet that in none of these pictures is the model actually wearing blush. I mean, we can tell it's the exact same picture, and not all of these came out at the same time. This is the original Dior pink. Later, these other colors came out. And so they take the model's picture once and they reuse that picture again and again and again. I don't like this for a lot of reasons. We need to see what the blush looks like, or what any makeup product looks like on actual skin, on an actual model, on somebody who has real human skin and they're wearing makeup, and how does this blush actually look on top of that? You know, we need to see that. It's not the same if somebody goes in and post-processing and just does Photoshop and says this is the color that it will look like. That's not what it looks like. It's not. If you're going to go through all the trouble of having a model, actually put the product on them and take pictures of it. How hard is that? I love Dior. Dior is not the only one who does this. A lot of brands do this, and it drives me crazy. If you're selling makeup, you better have makeup artists around you who know how to apply blush. You know, it's just so misleading. This is not what the model actually had on her face. Same with this one. This is another model from the Dior Rosy Glow line. I mean, you can tell this is the exact same image, and they just went in with post-processing and changed out the color. Saie's liquid blushes just had a shade extension. Well, look at this model. So this is not the exact same picture, but this is obviously the same model. Look at her eyebrows. Look at the tone of the hair. These pictures were taken on the same day, but this is from the previous shade range and this is from the new shade range. These were released at different times. This is the older blush, this is the newer shade, and yet obviously these two pictures were taken at the same time. This is definitely fake. Right? They took her picture, deleted all the, whatever color was there before, and then they have this, this new color on the old image. What are you doing, Saie? Why is this a thing? And I know it's not just Saie. I know it's not just Dior. Look across the Sephora website, the Ulta website, the different brand websites, and you're going to see this again and again. And it's so misleading. And this is part of why I have a swatch channel, because you need to see what it looks like on real skin, because the brands are not going to show you. This is also with Saie. Look at the color of her hair. Look at her eyebrows. These two pictures were taken on the same day. And yet this is from the old shade range and this is from the new shade range, which means that there is no way that this picture right here is true. They took the old picture, they did post-processing to make it look like the new blush color. It's so misleading.